let me introduce my team. My name is Elon. I am the director of Team 1 and next to me, my team member will be introduced.
My name is Nhật. I'm member of Team 1.
Hello, my name is Thắng, member of Team 1.
Hello, my name is Nhật. I'm member of Team 1.
Today I'm here to present to you about our web application. Our web application is used to collecting student contribution for an annual university magazine. Right now I will start with some general information about our web application. Our web application is used by 5 groups of people: administrator, marketing manager, marketing coordinator, student and guest. Each of them has a different role in the system. Now there are some assumptions about our web application. Each university term lasts 2 months. The last day every 2 months is the final closure day. From the first day of each term to 45 days later is the closure day. In 45 days, from the first day of each term, students can post contribution. Before last day, students can edit their contribution. Contribution were approved by marketing coordinator will not be updated. Right now, I will begin with administrator. Administrator is the one who can use all functions of the system. First of all, I will log in with administrator account. In this part, I will check the username and password. If the username is wrong, the application will show a message. Account not found. If the password is wrong, the application will show a message that's wrong password. Right now I will log in with a correct username and password. Now we can see admin has different roles in the system, such as manage role, user, term, and faculty. Right now I will adding new user. First of all, I will add in new student. We click on add new user. Now we will enter all information of user. We can drag and drop his avatar into this field. Now we need to choose faculty, role, and status for user. We choose role is student and status is active. Now we can see a new student here. After adding new student, I will add new term to the system. We can see that the current term is operating. Now I will delete the current term and add a new term. Click on add new term. The application gives us a form to enter all information of a term. We enter the name of the term and choose the begin day. Click submit to finish. Next, we will move on to student pay to add a new contribution to this term. Firstly, I will log into account of student. We click on view and choose add new contribution. The application will create a form to enter all information. We must enter title and description of this contribution. We can drag and drop work file or image file into the form. After entering on, we need to accept the term and the condition to submit. Finally, we can see that a new contribution here. We can click on this icon to view the information about contribution. Click to the link to download the file of contribution. And beside that, we can choose updates to update this contribution. We can see the message that updates contribution successfully. After adding new contribution, marketing coordinator will receive an email about the contribution. Now I will come to the admin page and change the begin date of the term. I will choose term and change the begin date of the current term. Now we will back to the student page. We should view. We can see that student cannot add any contribution after 45 days from the beginning day of the term. Now I will move on to marketing coordinator. We can see that about the static about contribution within each faculty and number of contributors within each faculty. Right now, click on this button to bring this chart or save this chart as PNG image. Now I will click on view. He can click on download button to download on the contribution of the term. We choose term and click on download. Now I will move on guest account. Each faculty has a guest account to view the faculty contribution. In here, we can see on the published contribution of the faculty. Now I will move on marketing coordinator. After a student or faculty send a new contribution, marketing coordinator can comment on that contribution. He can click on the link to download the file of the contribution and comment on that field. After reading and comment, he need to change the status from select to waiting, cancel, or publish. Now you can see that's a show message as comment successfully. Our team also make an additional function. In a large university, administrator will spend a lot of time to create account for user. So our team do a function that allow administrator as multiple account using Excel file. To do this function, we need to log into admin page. We choose user and click on import Excel. we need to choose the role and faculty of the user and drag and drop Excel file and click on submit to finish. We can see that upload is okay. That brings us to the end of our screencast. Thank you all for listening. It's a pleasure being here today. Thank you.